So the next topic in trigonometry, today our learning objective is trigonometric ratios of cosec A, sec A and cot A. We have taught trigonometric ratios of sin A, cos A and tan A. Here there are remaining three trigonometric ratios. What are they? Cosec A, sec A and cot A. So here cosec A, sec A and cot A. These we have to learn today. Once we recall, sin A is the ratio of opposite side of angle A and hypotenuse. Cos A is equal to ratio of adjacent side of angle A and hypotenuse. Tan A is ratio of opposite side of angle A and adjacent side of angle A. Right. And you learned in lower classes what is the multiplicative inverse of a given number. Here, if you take 3, so what is the multiplicative inverse of this number? Actually, what is the definition of multiplicative inverse of a given number? Which number we multiply with a given number to get 1, that number is called multiplicative inverse of a given number. Suppose I am taking 3 here. Now, now we multiply which number with 3 to get 1, to get 1. Here in place of question mark, which number we have to keep? That is 1 by 3. If you keep 1 by 3 and you multiply 3 with 1 by 3, you get only, then only you get 1. 3 1 ja. So 1 into 1 is equal to 1. So you keep 1 by 3 in place of question mark. So this 1 by 3, so this 1 by 3 is called multiplicative inverse of 3. Suppose if you take 4, what is the multiplicative inverse of 4? That means which number you have to multiply with 4 to get 1. So you have to keep 1 by 4 in place of question mark. That means 4 into 1 by 4. Then only you get 1. 4 1 ja 4. 1 into 1 1 is equal to 1. So this 1 by 4 is called multiplicative inverse of 4. That means 1 by 4 nothing but that is reciprocal of 4. Reciprocal is nothing but multiplicative inverse of that number. So multiplicative inverse of a given number is its reciprocal only. For example, multiplicative inverse of 3 is 1 by 3. Multiplicative inverse of 5. Multiplicative inverse of 5 is 1 by 5. Multiplicative inverse of A. Multiplicative inverse of A is 1 by A. Multiplicative inverse of suppose here I am taking x. Multiplicative inverse of x is 1 by x. In this way, multiplicative inverse of sin A is 1 by sin A. Multiplicative inverse of cos A is 1 by cos A. Multiplicative inverse of tan A is 1 by tan A. Okay. So the multiplicative inverse of sin A is called cosecant A. The multiplicative inverse of sin A is called cosecant A, or simply write cosec A. So what is the definition of cosec A? That is the multiplicative inverse of sin A. Sometimes this cosec A can be represented as CSCA. That means nothing but cosec A. So in this way, sometimes we represent cosec A like this, cosec A. CSCA means cosec A. So cosec A is equal to, what is the cosec A? That is the multiplicative inverse of sin A. What is the multiplicative inverse of sin A? That is 1 by sin A. So cosec A can be equated to 1 by sin A. So this you have to remember as formula. So cosec A is equal to 1 by sin A. Now, next, multiplicative inverse of cos A is called secant A or sec A. Multiplicative inverse of cos A is called secant A or sec A. So sec A is equal to, what is the sec A? That is the multiplicative inverse of cos A. What is the multiplicative inverse of cos A? That is 1 by cos A. So sec A can be equated to 1 by cos A. This also you have to remember as formula. Sec A is equal to 1 by cos A. The next, multiplicative inverse of tan A is called cotangent of angle A, or simply write cot A. So cot A is equal to, what is cot A? That is the multiplicative inverse of tan A. What is the multiplicative inverse of tan A? That is 1 by tan A. 1 by tan A. So cot A can be equated to 1 by tan A. So this also you have to remember as formula, cot A is equal to 1 by tan A. Right. We learned trigonometric ratio sin A, cos A, and tan A in terms of the ratio of sides of the right angle triangle. That means sin A is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos A is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Tan A is equal to opposite side of angle A by adjacent side of angle A. Similarly, we can write cosec A. Similarly, cosec A, we can write say cosec A, sec A, and cot A in terms of sides of, in terms of ratio of sides of right angle triangle. So let us see that in next slide. Write cosec A, sec A, and cot A in terms of ratio of sides of right angle triangle. What is cosec A? 1 by sin A. 1 by sin A. Now you have to write cosec A in terms of ratio of the sides. Cosec A is equal to 1 by sin A is the ratio of opposite side of angle A by hypotenuse. Here I am writing opposite side of angle A by hypotenuse. If opposite side of angle A and hypotenuse is in denominator, if it comes to numerator, then it becomes reverse. That means 1 into, that means 1 into, if it comes numerator, then it is this fraction is reversed. Hypotenuse by opposite side of angle A. So cosec A is equal to 1 into, here in the denominator, opposite side of angle A by hypotenuse, it comes in the numerator, it is reversed. That is hypotenuse by opposite side of angle A. So 1 into 1 into opposite side, sorry, 1 into hypotenuse is equal to hypotenuse. So cosec A is equal to hypotenuse by opposite side of angle A. So cosec A is the ratio of op- ratio of hypotenuse and opposite side of angle A. So this you have to remember as formula. Cosec A is equal to hypotenuse by opposite side of angle A. So next sec A. Similarly, sec A is equal to 1 by cos A. Sec A is equal to 1 by what is the what is the ratio of cos A? That is adjacent side of angle A by hypotenuse. Here also, if it comes, this fraction comes to into the numerator, then it becomes reversed. That is hypotenuse by adjacent side. So sec A is equal to 1 into hypotenuse by adjacent side of angle A. So 1 into hypotenuse. So sec A is equal to hypotenuse by adjacent side of angle A. So this also you have to remember as formula. Sec A is equal to hypotenuse by adjacent side of angle A. Similarly, cot A is equal to 1 by tan A. Cot A is equal to 1 by, what is the ratio of tan A? Opposite side of angle A by adjacent side of angle A. Cot A is equal to 1 into, so that fraction, if that fraction comes into numerator, it will be reversed. That is adjacent side of angle A by opposite side of angle A. So cot A is equal to 1 into adjacent side. Adjacent side, that means adjacent side by opposite side of angle A. So this is the one for another formula. Right. In the next slide, I am writing all formulas up to what I have taught at one place. So sin A is equal to opposite side of angle A by hypotenuse. Cos A is equal to adjacent side of angle A by hypotenuse. Tan A is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Next is cot A is equal to adjacent side by opposite side. Sec A is equal to hypotenuse by adjacent side of angle A. Cosec A is equal to hypotenuse by opposite side of angle A. So these 6 trigonometric ratios you have to remember as a formula. And also remember order also. Sine after cos, after tan, after that cot, secant, cosecant. So you remember the order also. Remember sine, cos, tan, cot, secant, and last one cosecant. Now, if you observe, sin A is a ratio of opposite side and hypotenuse. If we reverse this ratio, what we get? Hypotenuse by opposite side. Here, where we have hypotenuse, here where we have hypotenuse by opposite side, that is here, last one, hypotenuse by opposite side. If we reverse this ratio, we get sine. So sine and cos, we can link, we can make link between sine and cos, cosec. We can make link between sine A and cosec A. So if we reverse the ratio of sine, we get cosec A. If we reverse the ratio of cosec A, we get sine A. So sine A and cosec A are reciprocal to each other. Sine A and cosec A are reciprocal to each other. So cosec A is equal to, we can write 1 by sine A. Sine A is equal to 1 by cosec A. So these two also you have to remember as formulas. Next, if if you observe the cosec A, if you observe the cos A, if you observe the cos A, adjacent side by hypotenuse. If you reverse this ratio, what we get? Hypotenuse by adjacent side. Here where we have hypotenuse by adjacent side here. If you reverse this ratio, adjacent side by hypotenuse, then we get cos. So we can make link between cos and secant. So this cos and secant are reciprocal to each other. Cos and secant, cos A and sec A are reciprocal to each other. So we can write cosec A is equal to 1 by cos A. Cos A is equal to 1 by sec A. Next, if you now take the ratio of tan, opposite side of angle A and adjacent side of angle A. If you reverse this ratio, what we get? Adjacent side by opposite side. That is we get here. If you reverse this ratio, then we get opposite side by adjacent side. You get tan. So you can make link between tan and cot. So tan A and cot A are also reciprocal to each other. So cot A is equal to 1 by tan A. Tan A is equal to 1 by cot A. So these are the formulas. So you have to remember these formulas. Once you have to write these formulas at one place in your book, uh, and you learn these formulas. That is your homework. Thank you. Thank you very much.